Hey y'all, we're going to make some fish tacos. I was going to do it live, but Lord, it would take an hour with all these steps probably. Because I'm going to bake a little bit of this first. Obviously, I'm not going to use all this. And most of y'all, if you're going to do fish tacos at home, would use a white, meaty kind of fish. I don't have that in the house, and we love salmon, so that's what we're going with. That's what I got, and I need to use some of it. So I'll be back. I'm going to start out with baking this, and I'm going to leave it pretty simple because I'm going to be doing a lot more other stuff to go with it for the flavor for the taco. So we'll throw this butter on it. Some lemon juice. That seed got through my hand. We're going to bake this first. Throw them seeds off of me. And I've got a little bit of a seasoning I'll use, just a tad of. It's dill delish. We won't need a ton of stuff because I'm going to fry up some bacon and it's going to have some stuff in it that'll go in the taco. And a taco sauce also that I'll make to go on the taco. Be back. Okay, you need your fish, and then you're going to want a couple of peppers, a couple of onions. I'm just cutting those in strips. Same with onions. I'll just cut them in rings. And then you want to do your onion in rings. I like to do mine not super thin, but not, fairly thin. So they cook good. Especially if you want to, caramelize them. I'll do a couple of those. Now you need bacon. Y'all, I'm listening to the 80s. And they are playing Journey, Endless Love. Do y'all remember that song? Where I haven't heard that since I was 18. It's funny. So, and you only really that's up to you. Probably 4 or 5 pieces of bacon is plenty for this. I'll do whatever fits across, which will be 5. We're going to fry that up first. I've got some lime juice. I've got some soy sauce. I've got some wine in the refrigerator, but I don't have an opener. I would use it for a deglazer kind of. I may just use some red wine vinegar because it'll be very little. I love it. I want to get those all brown and real crispy so they'll crumble up for the taco later. All right, we're going to pull this bacon on off, and then we're going to get rid of some of this bacon grease, but not all of it. Trying to get the little fatty piece done. Be right back. I'm going to dump some of that grease. I got a little bacon grease thing on here with strainer on it that I save a lot of it in. We're going to leave a good bit. Push that back. And then next comes our onion, pepper. I'll turn this down a little bit. It was on fire a bit ago. Alexa, next. Get all these over here. Picked up 2 at one time that time. Put in all that grease, a little bit left. Just separate. Now we're going to put, oh, I meant to deglaze the bottom of that first. Let's see if I can just sneak a little bit in there now. If I had that wine, I would use it, but I don't. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that red wine vinegar in there. See if I can use this spatula. Get a little underneath it, like so. So we committed, but you know what? I love vinegar, so that is just fine with me. And then we're going to do a few shakes of soy sauce. That would be, you know how much you like soy sauce or not. I happen to love it. Same thing with lime juice. Well, let's see. Real lid here. I don't have a fresh lime, so we'll just use. I'm going to do a good bit of lime juice in that. And then we're just going to let those cook until they're just about cooked to death. Till they're real tender and flavorful. Almost caramelized, but not. I don't know if we'll go that long or not. We might. And then I'll break the bacon back up in this. And then we'll make a sauce. We're going to go ahead and do that so it can be flavoring the dish. Ooh, the bacon's still hot. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and break all that up in here. Stir that around and let it cook up good. Okay, we finally got all that bacon in there. Okay, hold on to that. I just got to move it around. Then I'm going to take my little steam cover and cover this up and let that cook off and let that all get real nice and soft. I'm going to let it cook a little while, so I'm going to throw a little bit more juice to it because it cooks out of it pretty quickly. Then we'll step over and make the, let's do some pepper. Salt and pepper, that was. I think I'll throw a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in it too. Everything but the kitchen sink. That was like six, 7 shakes of it. Now let's let all that cook off of that. For the sauce, you're going to want 3 tablespoons of sour cream. I'm doing it in this grease separator. That way I can just pull the handle. I'm doing 3 heaping tablespoons. One more thing over here. I added a little bit of, just sprinkle a little bit of ground ginger. Then you're going to want 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'll do that in a little extra because all that did come out of that one. So there's our 2 of mayonnaise. Tablespoon of lime juice. And I'll do just a wee bit to grow on since I did with the sour cream and the lemon juice. And I may add more than that just because we want a half a teaspoon of sriracha or hot sauce is what I'm going to use because I don't have the other. So a half a teaspoon of hot sauce. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's why it's not skillet. I normally would put it in that onion I'm doing over there, and I didn't today. And you're just going to mix that up real good. I'm going to put some of this same stuff I put on the fish, the dill delish, just to give it some flavor. More flavor. And it makes it prettier. Now let's dip our finger in it and see what it tastes like. Pretty good. I'm going to do a little bit more lime. See if I can drown out that mayonnaise a little bit. I'm not a mayonnaise fan. I'm going to have to do a little more. Sour cream. If that helps. That's what you do it till you like it. I went by the recipe, now I'm going to do it until my taste buds are happy. Good. That's better. These are ready to take off or turn off. Look at these out of here. Yum, yum. You could also do, if you would rather have them kind of a sweet, you know, like a chili sauce. I almost did that too. Now let's do our corn tortillas. Y'all, they're playing REO Speedwagon. They're playing my kind of music tonight. I hadn't heard that forever either. I'm just going to give it a little bit of olive oil in there. I'm going to warm these up. Oh, this has timed out really good. That's just an onion from a while ago. And tonight we have the corn. There's some corn ones. We love the corn ones. I'm just going to let it heat a little bit. On both these. They take a little bit longer than the flour does to heat up. Not a ton of time though. Okay, y'all. Finally got it done. It's funny, I've been listening to I'm gonna make me one. Let me grab something to get that out with. Will do. It's hot. But I want to get it online for y'all, so digging in. Now, like I said, this would probably be better with whitefish. But I can't imagine it being bad. I'm just going to pick this up because I'm home with my hands. This has the bacon and all in it, if you've watched. And then this one, I'll be honest with you, I normally would not eat sauce on mine, but I will put about, my hand off over there, just so I can kind of see. Ooh, that's so... Just so that's the thing, I don't want to go through my grease separator. That's what I put it in, so I could just dot it on there like that. Like so. Let's see how it tastes. If I can do it without making a big mess on the floor. Mm-hmm. Mmm. I wouldn't change nothing. I was thinking, oh my God, that's good. Mmm. Very good. And I'm dripping. So we're going to eat. Y'all have a good night. Bye.